All right, you guys, I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. I am getting comfortable. This is going to be a really good live. Ugh. All right. Time has run out. Welcome in. Oh, Muffin Top. Hola. Um, okay. Hi, Vanessa. I think I could take the starting soon down. This is gonna be really good because I'm friggin' doing my shit tonight. Um, all right, GH White. Um, hi. All right, Muffin Top, my amazing mod. Welcome, welcome. Watch the Justice Coming Soon. Hello. Pit Mom, Cammy. All right, you guys. All right. I'm going to be focusing in on this presentation because I'm going to let shit just come through. And you all know when I do that, it's really fun. Hi, Jean. It becomes really fun because I just let it go. Let me see here. Oh, Luigi. Okay. Oh my God, I am so freaking excited. I'm so excited. You guys know that things are really amazing when. Hi, Adrian. When someone comes in and puts the thumbs down before I even talk, that means that I have a really good presentation because anyone that knows me here knows my philosophy. You know how I work here. You know what this stuff all narrows down to and what it's all about. And life. Let's get this in here. Putting this up here for a moment. This doll. You're looking at what you're looking at here are Candus's dolls. Here, before I put this on here, these are her doll collection, right? Candus collects dolls. She plays with little dolls. And, you know, I know everyone makes fun of how everyone makes fun of JLR that he plays with dolls. Well, so does, you guys, they all play with dolls. They all play with dolls. Candus has lots of little dollies. She and her mom have a lot of little dolls. They play with dolls together. And now I have gone through a process the last couple days. First of all, thank you to all of you that send me hundreds of emails, lots of information on your thoughts, philosophy, and your own intuition. And let me tell you something. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. I read everything you send because every one of those emails are important. I give you information, and in return, you guys send me amazing information. So I may not respond. I sit back and read them through my third eye. I sit back and read them, and I read them allowing myself to feel the information so I know if in fact I should go grab certain photos that were sent or go grab photos from the information that was sent. That's how I do it. You know who you are that sent me the information because you were paying very close attention. I have a great WCIA network family here. You guys, I wouldn't be where I am today if you weren't here. I wouldn't, I'm opening up my pop. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have the support and love that gets sent to my channel. It's not an easy channel to follow. It's not easy information to follow. I know my information comes through. It doesn't always necessarily make sense to me. It makes sense in time. So I may lay out something for a month and I may go like, excuse the language, what the fuck is this? And then all of a sudden it's like an aha moment. And thank you to yesterday's live and to my incredible YouTube people. I had one of those aha moments that is so obvious to me that it's funny, because it wasn't until yesterday when I got a gift through a listener. When someone comes in, and you all know this, and someone new, usually someone new. We know who we all know who's been in the chat room, right? For years. Someone new came in yesterday, and she's welcome to come back in again, because it's not about her. It's about the name. It's about the name of the person that came in. And I went off on a reading. I went off on saying, thank you for saying that, saying that comment, because it gave me the room to explain certain things, to give you a little bit of insight on who I am and what we do here, why we do it. And it's okay that people don't see what I see. I don't expect everyone to see what I see, because really what I'm doing is giving you a reading on what I see. And what's happened after almost 2 years is that the photos are really showing the truth. So when I'm able to show photos that show the truth, that match what I've been talking about, like a loony for almost 2 years. I'm not a lunatic. I'm not saying that. I'm saying a loony because I just was spitting words out, and I really didn't have anything to back it up as far as photos or anything else. But now I do. This information here today is going to be incredible. Due to a name that came through yesterday, and thank you if you come in again, thank you, Rhonda Hall. Rhonda Hall, these are all, Lisa, thank you for asking that. These are all dolls from Candus. I have great photos. I'm going to take today's live slow. I have great photos of Candus and her dolls with her mama. And I always say, oh, look at Candus with her mommy and her dolls. And the truth is, these dolls now make more sense today than they did yesterday. And there's certain information that was grabbed June 16th, right? And I knew the information was going to be of importance because I saw the story beneath the photos. Now, there's so many people that I tried to explain the story to, including law enforcement, and when I look back, I'm like, Oh my God. You don't do that shit, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense when you do it. Now I've come such a long way. These dolls are Candus's dolls. These dolls represent incredible information that when I first saw these dolls the first time, I didn't have much to go by. I knew information was in these photos. When you look closely to each of these dolls, they're all marked with the number 5. And they're wrapped in these things that are rituals. They're rituals. And it wasn't until today that I realized that the main doll is laying on a fucking Ouija board. So I did mention it in another live. I'm like, look, you guys, this doll is laying on a Ouija board just like the Idaho 4 showed information of their something was on a Ouija board. And so did Kylie Rodney. So I kind of had that Ouija board information stuck in there, right? But when I started listening and looking at this, now again, you guys, I don't know who Rhonda Hall is. There's several Rhonda Halls. But it's the name that my amazing subscriber actually pushed me to go look. And that's what I did. This doll, this main doll here, up in the corner, remember you guys, anyone that remembers and has been with me since the beginning, I said all of these dolls are in boxes and they're all the same, except for this one. This one, she had laying on top of the little doll that's beneath it. If you look at the doll beneath it, there's a number 5 in her hat, on her head. And this is like a pin doll. This is like a voodoo doll, which is on the Ouija board. Now, day number 1, back June 16th, when I explained who I am and how I got here and my background, one of those things I discussed is I started with the Ouija board in 8th grade, maybe 7th grade. That I was known for that. They called me Luigi. That's what I did. That's what I was known for. I was really good at it. I could do it without anyone's hands but mine. I didn't need anybody else's hands. Sit on the bottom there, right? And as I went through this, I was explaining, I would say, I think I'm really good at stopping on photos and videos and so forth because my hands are moving like a Ouija board. And that's like, I know how to allow my hands to just move. It takes time, right? Anyone who believes in it, you just need to let your hands move. Here's the doll. And it's in a little house. She has this doll and different things. Yeah, they have a lot of weird things on them. I have a whole little video on it in one of my 600 videos. Anyways, like my hands are moving like I'm on the Ouija board. I have a real connection to it. I actually have an original board that's probably worth $1,000. And that's my connection because yes, I use my clairvoyance. Yes, I use my witchiness. I'm like the 5th generation. But because of that, I connect to both worlds. I could connect to the evil shit where it comes out and I want to be like, come out and play, bitch. Like that side of me wants to say to Candus, come play now, bitch. Like you know, where are you now? Why don't you come play hide and seek now? Come out and play with me. And that part comes out because that's a part that, oh, here, SUMMERWELLS Case Island of Dead Dolls. That's my video. That's the video you'll find it in. And then the other side is a really nice side. But going to this Rhonda Hall, I will show you information that I got, but I first want you to listen to the audio from the video that I got the pictures from. I have all these photos. This is a 47 pager. And it comes from these Rhonda Halls. And I hope she comes in here. I do, because I want to know if she's one of these Rhonda Halls. Tell me if you could hear this audio. Let me see if I could put the audio up here. There we go. Here it goes.
Hey guys, it's Undertone Gaming with Friends. It's probably my second channel with named the Rhonda Hall. YouTube account. And, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start over. It doesn't go any louder. This is as loud as it goes. It's muffled. But when I show you the photos that go to this little boy's face, you're going to freak out. I'm going to start it over.
Hey guys, it's Undertone Gaming with Friends. It's probably my second channel with named the Rhonda Hall. YouTube account. And, yeah. Like 7. Yeah, it's like 7 right now. So, I'm sorry for the lighting. I'm using my tablet. It just sucks. So, let me go into a room with better lighting. There, you can see me better. Hi. Okay. So, thankfully, I've been watching this Ouija board challenge video right here. This thing right here. Pretty creepy. I actually sort of believe in it. Grandma says it's fake. Right, Grandma? The Ouija board fake.
The Ouija board is fake.
Have you played it before? How do you know? Was it creepy the first time? It's not answering. So, like, look at all this Ouija board stuff.
Now, let me take this off. This little boy's voice that you just listened to is going to match up to the photos I'm going to show you. During his voice, the most horrific information shows that matches the elements I have been showing you guys. Welcome to the game. Many of you will be looking at this photo like, what the hell is she putting this photo up for? This is the front of the map in this room that this little child is in. And they are signing into the game. Now, when I'm looking at this, I am giving you information that everything I say and do falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Everything I do and say here is for the sake of the missing children, to bust this shit open. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I don't know. I don't know who Rhonda Halls are. There's lots of Rhonda Halls on YouTube. But every Rhonda Halls has the sick ass shit. This Rhonda Halls shows the plugin. The other Rhonda Halls that matches the video I just showed you the audio to is going to match the disgusting photos. Welcome to the game, and this is the game that looks like if anyone was here since day number 1, CANDUSWELLS Facebook photo as they went around the world map. She had this, and with each map stop, she had a different person on it. Welcome to the game of hell. And man, Candus, I wish you would fucking come up here and play the game. You could walk us through this, Candus. Oh man, and so many other people on YouTube could walk us through this. There's lots of little areas in this game. They all have little teeny icons of information that I have been showing for the last almost 2 years. These little icons and these little critters are created specifically for the player of the game. The people that know that I am correct, you know I'm right, and you should be shitting in your pants. I see it, you guys. No one gives a shit that I see it. Everyone just needs factual information. My photos I've been showing you match the game. They match the game. So, to those playing this fucking game, your day's coming. Game time's going to be over soon. Because the person that came into my chat room gave me the cherry that I just placed on top of the sundae. This is the game that the children play in their own little room behind 3 or 4 or 5 fucking little doors that are closed up. Summer Moon Wells, I showed you her icons. Who you want to know who showed her icons? 2 people. Benny Keys and Tim Mullen showed Summer's icons. These icons hold very important information. The information is matched to each child. Adrian Jones. Now that all the kids got gone from Hell Hill, Candace Hunter, Don, I love this. Candace Hunter, Don, and others can have tea with the dolls. You're right. They are having tea with their little dolls. This is the game. That's the Prodigy. It says Prodigy. I said from day 1, Summer Moon Wells had a family. They each have a family. This is the family. Summer Moon Wells had her own family, and it's the family within the game. The strongest survive. The prodigy, it's called. These are my children. This is someone's game with their kids. The room that this little freaking TV sits in, you're about to get a look at it. It's pretty sick. I'm giving you a reading to what's going on with these children that are gone, and they're gone underground, and they're gone in a whole hell. A little hole that is hell. Each child has their own little window. This is in the video, you guys. This little window that you see to the right is the little window that this child shows while he's sitting in his room. That's the screen to the left. Oh, Candus, I wish you would come up and play with us. Come on. Come on, girlfriend. Come on, Jody Sue. Come on. I dare you. I fucking dare you. I'd love for you guys to come up here because I will give you a reading that will scare the shit out of you. This is what it shows. It shows location. It shows the machine. The Rhonda Hall, whichever Rhonda Hall this is, has exposed the game. Period. These are real images within the video. They are not deep faked. They are not covered up. And this gets worse, so I will say trigger warning. Trigger warning. You guys have all seen Summer within a room filled with fire. Filled with fire, filled with yellow, filled with orange. Y'all have. The child that is playing this game is in the same room that Summer was in. I have all the photos. According to the little boy's voice, they are playing a Ouija board tournament. Now, really what they're playing is they're playing with the devil. They're playing with what they think is like the power. Like the power of the evil, the power of the sick, the power of the disgusting shit that lies beneath all these people. Trigger warning. Here is the game of hell that shows right in the video of the child saying that he is stuck in the room. There are 7 doors. He's trying to get out, and he has to play the game. As he's playing the game and going from room to room, shit happens. The photo to the left is a head in a box. It's a head on a platter. Look. This is not new to my listeners. This is nothing new to my listeners. Nothing. Really, I would say it's one of the clearest photos I have shown you. It's really clear. A head on a platter, a head in the box, a head coming out of a hole in the ground. It's major. So my question is, Candus, is this the game you played with Summer? Is this the game that you played with Summer? You played the game. You played games all day long. This is the game that you're playing on your phone. This is the game you're all playing on your phone. All of you from YouTube. Any YouTube creator that I have mentioned that I believe is maybe deep faking this, they're playing the game. The photo to the right is a child in the box. It shows crystal clear. Crystal clear. What about this game is fun for you to play? What about it? Come on, you guys. I've been showing this for almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. This is from one of the Rhonda halls. See, when I say to you that I receive a gift through anyone that speaks nicely, not like things that I notice, like I noticed it, I'm like, nope, that's not the one. And I went back to a different comment. And really what was interesting the most is you left. Rhonda left. Now, maybe she left because she had to go cook dinner like she said. I don't know why. But when you take things through your third eye and you listen, and just like a lot of you hear, it hits you funny. Like, why did she leave abruptly? And it creates you to take notice. Now, this has nothing to do with the one that came in here. It has to do with the fact that it's the same name and it was a gift of information. Oh, thank you for your membership. Double take, thank you. See? These are gifts of information. Just like when I say, like even the people in here that's been here for a long time, just like when they say something like, oh, I'm so sorry you said it, don't ever be sorry that you said anything. because the gift of information is always there. I know what these sticks are that these kids are holding. We've been looking at them. This may look really dumb, but I'm sitting here talking to the people that are playing the game. I'm telling them, I know what this is. The day's going to come that this is all going to be shown to everybody. I don't give a shit what it looks like right now. I don't give a shit. The fact is, I know what it is. And I know how to tell the story. These are holes in the ground. These are way in, no way out. It's way in, no way out. I know what this is. These are bedrooms of hell. These rooms look just like Julia Potter, just like any of the girls that showed that they're living in a fantasy world, that they're living in Disney stuff. They're a princess. Bullshit. You enter these gates. You enter these gates of, I want to call them the gates to the gateway of hell. And this is a game that they're playing. This is the game. This is what they're showing in the video. We have seen the green face on lots of faces. We've seen this green mask on lots of faces. It's not like I'm showing you anything new. Nothing new. Nothing. Nothing new. All I have is now I have a name of a different place. Here's your maroon, green, and white boxes. Super close up. Maroon, green, and white boxes that sit right in the bedroom. Right in the bedroom. These here are always the same color. No one has this shit in their bedroom. But we know what this is. We know. And now I know the name of the YouTubers that I could go to. That is the hellhole. Right there. It's that little hole in the ground. It's always in the corner of the room. Always in the corner of the room, you guys. Throughout the Idaho 4, I show it to you with that guy talking. It's always the same. It's always the same. You don't just have holes like this in the middle of your bedroom. Every room, I could line this up like a cookie cutter to my other videos. This is what they have. And what they have lined up against that are those maroon boxes. That's all. Those go along this wall. That's all. Here's the child playing the game. You have seen this before. The child looking up to the hole in the ceiling. They're in the ground. The light is shining down upon them. This shit needs to be stopped and recognized. They're down under. They're always looking into the hole above them. When you think about the creators that I show you that are looking down into the hole, what do you think they're looking down into? That. They're always looking down. Always, you guys. Down into a hole is what they do. Here is exactly what I just showed you. This. That's what I show you all the time. That is the same hole that is in the Idaho 4, and it's in Benny Keys. These are all the same. These are all the same holes. I know it because I'm clairvoyant. I'm just trying to explain it to you guys so you see it. That's all I'm trying to do. I know it's the same hole, intuitively. And what's against his wall, right there, is what I just told you, is this. These are those. These are those. No different, you guys. He's looking up into the same hole as I show constantly. All the time. Here. They're always looking down into the hole. The child is looking up to the light. Up to the light. Benny, your photos are sick. I have asked hundreds of times. Not one response, ever. But let me tell you something. You are always looking in the hole where the kids are. Every time. Every time. Heads go in these things. Their heads are in these things. There is no difference between the hole the child's in and the hole that is always in your videos. I'm sorry. It's the same. I mean, every one of these cases, you guys. When I tell you, every time I show you these computers and these phones and I say they're playing a game, it's what's on their computers that they show it all the time. They're showing it all the time. Let me show you something. This game that I'm showing you, that's on this little boy's computer, it's the same thing as I've been showing over and over. It's the game. Guys, these games, they're being shown on the computers, is no different than the reflections that I am showing you from the kids. These are games. And it's consistently showing on the computer screen over and over and over. No one shows shit like this in a reflection so crystal clear. How is that? How is that even possible? The only way it's possible if it's being done through 3D imaging, through a whole different screen that is reflective, using equipment that does that. This is the game. It's always been the game. They're constantly on the computer looking at their reflections. Constantly. This little kid just happens to show his computer screen. This is all it is. All of it has always showed the game. The reflections are always there. The story is always being told. Always being told. The story within the reflection is the story of the SUMMERWELLS missing children. Within the reflection, it's always there. Always there. So when I tell you, look at the reflection, it is always there. Those lights, this, always. They're looking up in the light. The little boy is connected right by his head and his ear, just like Summer. This equipment attached to his head, you guys, is not fake. It's not blurry, and it matches. You guys, this is a live fucking sacrifice of a child playing the game. I've shown this equipment. They're connected by the head. Always. Always. And I want to know why. I could put this shit up here and no one's going to do a fucking thing. Seriously. Do something with it, authorities. Do something with it. Don't just look at it and say, oh, wow. Well, I can't quite make it out. Well, I'm making it out for you. The child's connected to a goddamn piece of equipment. Super easy. There's really not much you have to say about it. This child has the equipment going through his head really clearly. You don't need words. Just go to Rhonda Hall. Go to any of the Rhonda Halls. Every one of the Rhonda Halls has worse information than the next. How about that? Who the fuck is Rhonda Hall? I believe they're paying attention. What you do is everyone in double take. How do you get those in LE to pay attention? Everything I'm doing here, I've already sent. And I do whatever I can with whoever I get a hold of. And then it's up to them because I don't work for them. I don't have the power to do anything with this other than to show it, expose it, and tell them where to go get it. And that's what I do. And one day, I hope to save children that are about to go into that hellhole alive. Like, I would like to see that they have gone and rescued the children and busted this shit open and let the children tell their story. There's been yesterday there was a Rhonda Hall. So watch out for those Rhonda Hall names. Here's the child. There's the hole that they watch from. You see, they watch in the hole. This is like a watch party, you guys. They look down, like these kids are underground. And remember I said there's always a doorway. It's like there's always a doorway. This doorway, let me contrast it, looks like the number 5. This is like a box. Right above this child is this. Right there. It's a doorway. What's that doing there, right? Come on, you guys. It's the same fucking thing I've been showing. It's the child in the room with the little teeny doorway I've been showing. It doesn't change. Doesn't change. Look at this child's face. There are 2 children here. 2. This is the equipment that sits within the room beneath the hole in the ground. So they're beneath that hole with the light. And this is what goes on in there. Oh yeah, Molly's house has all this stuff in it. Now, imagine, it's not in her house. She's somewhere else. I'm convinced one of the Mollys was murdered. I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't know anything about her. I don't know what's going on. But they're looking up. They're looking up. Their eye is covered, just like you've seen before. There's the V on their face. It's all the same thing. Looking up to the hole. You guys, this is so sick. And it pisses me off because this is the game they're playing with the kids. This is what they're doing. And I'm calling bullshit on the Wells. I'm calling bullshit on a lot of people. Because this is the game that Summer played. This is it. And it's right in front of us. right in front of us. It's right in front of us for the authorities to do something with it. So if you are listening, which I'm hoping you are, please do something with this. Do something with it. Bust it open. Will make for a great story. Make for a great story, because I started out really sounding ridiculous. That is the symbol to this group. A V with an A with a circle. That's it right there. Like, it's right there. Right there. It's right there. You guys, it matches. That's their logo. It's the A in the circle. This shit is on Summer. It's on every victim. It's kind of like engraved in every victim. Right there. And this is what I showed you in Idaho 4 in the food truck. In the food truck. This is what's on them. And that's the hole. That's fucking hole to hell. A hole to hell. I'm looking at this like my head's shaking like yours is. I'm looking. I'm looking with you guys. Yep. So we definitely are onto something. I love you for putting that thumbs down, because anyone that looks at these photos and puts his thumbs down has a thumb up their ass, because all you're telling me is that this is the truth. When there's a channel like mine doing this for the sake of the missing children and for no other reason, and I'm bringing information that could help, for someone who it pisses off, I find it really interesting. Really interesting. Like, I don't know who you are, but it's like my other side wants to tell you to fuck off. I don't even know who you are, but that's something inside this spirit knows who you are. They know who you are. And you guys, please excuse the word. They want me to tell you to go fuck yourself. I don't even know who, and excuse me for saying that, but I can't keep those things back. So the spirit knows who you are. So that's all that counts. Look at that face. Look at all these faces. These are the children of Summer Moon Wells. These are the Summer Moon Wells children that are getting abused by those who don't give a shit to stop it. Period. There are people that are making so much money on this that the children are not priority to them, you see. They're not priority. All of this shit has been handed in to the right person. And if in fact that this person is guilty of anything, you are going to go fucking down. You're going down. I'm just telling you. This is way too crystal clear. And it matches everything that I'm doing. Here's the V on the head. Always. This V is the same thing that matches the Idaho 4. All of it. All of it. Those V's, we've been looking on Bullhorn Betty, JLR, Molly, here. The murderer for the Idaho 4. There's their V right there. Same V. I mean, who gives a shit how crazy and creepy this looks? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The Idaho 4, so when I showed this once before, and I said that that is really where they are, see how that there's like another photo on top of a photo? This is when I first knew that the Idaho 4 story was bullshit. This was one of the pictures. She's running with an element, that face thing, and the little doors are to the right. And now if you look in the background, that's exactly what I just showed you. The house with the burning fire. This here actually is in a lot of the farms videos. You see, like, this is just the same. Oh my God, it is the same. Holy shit. You guys, even the rooms are the same. Wait a minute. Look. You guys, these are the same. See the white posts and the rooms on the bottom? Holy shit. This is Idaho 4. Wait, let me crop it. Look. See that's really, I mean, obviously, you see, that's what I was like, that's not on Sigma Chi or whatever they are. But this is the same information. Do you guys see that? The white bar, the lit up shit in the back. See, when spirit is on, I'm fucking on. These photos never looked right to me. And as I'm looking back at them right now, they're shifting. Just looking. Interesting. So this dude looks like this little boy with the glasses. Now this is years later, but this is the guy who's talking through the video. This is Xana Kerdoodle, whatever. That's that kid that's talking the whole time with those glasses. And I'm always like, those glasses are like, everyone has those glasses. See? This guy is in the video that's doing the talking. Does the house have this? Wait a minute. I mean, does anyone know what this house even looks like? The Sigma Chi house? So, whoops. Paste. Does the house have this in front of it, that underground area? See that underground area? Right here. This goes down. Because this goes down into the ground. This is a hole. I know you can't see it. But this is a wall, and it's showing an underground right here. Can you guys see that? See? Goes down. This is a hole in the ground. And it's surrounded by that white. This is white right here. This is a 5. This is the maroon 5 box. These are all maroon 5 boxes that go down. You guys, spiritually, I see a lot here. This is under the Sigma Chi house. This is on the grounds. Yes, there are 3 places. 1, 2, 3. These are the number 5 boxes that go down. So I just showed this number 5 that's on the hole. Wait. Here's the number 5 box. So if the authorities ever would listen to a psychic, I am saying that these are underground. See, this is the door that this is what it looks like underground. These open up underground. This opens up underground. I think this is on their property. All the way under there. Wow. Wow. You're down. This is down low. Down low. Once you go in, you can't come out. This is the same thing as this. You guys, those are the same things. They're the same. See, here's from Rhonda Hall's video. So these are all the same. This is what the Idaho 4 I just showed you had. Jesus, you guys, I really hope someone pays attention to this and does something with this information. I'm begging. Seriously. Seriously begging for you to do something with this information. Because this really matches, you guys. Really does. Sigma. Let me see. This location goes like that. This fits right in here. It's the same. I'm telling you, it's the same. I swear. I wish someone would have enough within themselves to go check this out. This guy to me is the same little boy 10 years later. You guys, I just got a horrible feeling in my stomach. I swear to God. I'm nauseous. What if it's the same little boy 10 years later? The little boy that's not being beat, the one that spoke. It's not, it's like the one whose face is being used as the cover-up. See, so this face is the deep fake. And this was like years ago. Like this face. Because this face never made sense to me. This face needs to be looked into. My God. See the things that come up. This is super serious. I mean, it's because there's messages. I know it's hard to understand what I'm thinking here, but I'm thinking that this person is really important to solving these cases. This person. Who is this? Now understand, doesn't have to be what he looks like, right? Because it's deep fake. But you guys, I haven't gone back to these, but he's in the room. They're not in front of Sigma Chi, I guess, because he is in the room I'm showing here. See? There's the patch on the eye. Oh my God, I have so much on him. Look. This matches what I'm showing you. Look at the white. It's not Sigma Chi. Whoever this is knows about the murders. He knows the whole story, you guys. Look, this person. This person who is in Xana's videos needs to be found. Needs to be found. See how certain gifts are sent and one thing leads to another? So all of a sudden this information is ginormous right now from the Idaho 4. See how he's by the doors? Well, whatever I'm showing you from these videos is really, really important to help find the missing children. Holy, this is Xana. That's her number 5 box. You guys, this guy's really important. I can't stress it loud enough. You guys. That's a Xana. That, wherever this is where they went to be killed. I'm telling you this. This is her TikTok. That's her TikTok. I'm going to be very, very quiet over here because wow. Yeah, this TikTok thing that's in front of their house isn't what it appears to be. And Xana has it all on her TikTok. See what's on her head? See? These are, here's the doorway. There's no freaking door. Wow, you guys. I see, oh God. See? This is their sacrifice. This is their sacrifice. Here's their stick. Remember I told you everyone has a green stick? Before it was just a 7. That's the green stick with the 7. Kylie Rodney had one. My goodness. Look at this. I'm copying and pasting. Like, this is serious shit. I think it is, because I think that this shows information that's matching. Here she's jumping with the number 7. But this scene, whatever this scene is the night of the sacrifice. See? That's the night of the sacrifice. So I'm saying loudly that this scene is the same as what I'm showing you in these videos. Basically. Here's the hole in the ground. See? There's the hole in the ground. Right there. Whoever that is, whoever this is key. This dude. For all we know, it's Brian. I mean, but this dude, that's the hole in the ground. Yeah, I have albums upon albums of it, of this stuff. Well, this all matches. This is what they're showing underground. I think this is a door. I believe this stuff goes into water, and it's where it sits. And you've seen this before, the white mesh with the hearts. You've seen the different symbols. Like if I were to turn that, you could see it better. Like if I turn this way. Here, I'll turn it. So these are, everyone has this, their own, like I told you. And this is probably this child's symbol. And then there's a red heart. So each child, like I said before, has their own critter. they have their own thing. Summer Moon Wells most likely had Paw Patrol. This is someone else who this is important to this child. And if you could see, I don't know if you could see, that's the red heart that goes with it. Right there. But each of these children have their own. And this person, this little boy, this is this little boy's. And there's your white with the red heart to show you this is all one. And they look down, and then there's the white mesh with the stick on the other side. And this is the stuff I show you guys. The white mesh with the hearts. And here's your little boy. Now, this little boy is his face is being used as a deep fake to cover it up, right? But these heads are all coming out of the wall. You guys, these are like monuments. This is the stuff that they cherish. And maybe this is the room that the kids walk through. This stuff is real. And I don't care how crazy it looks to people. Understand, people, this is happening right now. Yeah, there's definitely underground tunnels. I think that this stuff's in the water. So this little boy is he's like the Summer Moon Wells. He's the one that is a deep fake for, I mean, he's being used as it. He's probably being abused for it. But he is the face. See? And there's the V. He's the face. I've shown this when I for Ryan Upchurch. Like Ryan Upchurch, his head I could copy and paste right in here. Right here. I've showed this. I'm like, oh, they're using his face for this. In his new house, I have a picture of him against the wall. I have one of Benny, hundreds of them. But look at the hole in the ground behind him. Always there. Always there. Right here. Wait 1 sec. Right here. This is the hole in the ground. So recognize I show this right here. It's right here. And he's probably hanging down. He's coming down because this is like looking onto him. See how he's connected? If you look closely, you'll see different faces here. These are victims' heads. Thank you, Muffin Top. These are victims' heads. It's in his video. There's the hole. That's a doorway. It shows. This doorway here is in the white room. Let me see if I could brighten it up a little. Look. That's the doorway. This is the white room. And you know, this shouldn't be in a video, you guys, with a little boy running through his house asking about a Ouija board. These are the lights. That is a hole in the ground, and that isn't the little boy. Again, his face is being used as the cover-up. Page 30. As the cover-up. It's not the little boy. See? See? These are victims. These are victims that are sitting beneath the ground. Look how clear that is. Totally clear. These faces are completely clear, but these heads are connected to the equipment. They're all connected to the equipment here. That's like in the wall, and this little boy's head, they're looking up to the head. There's the plexiglass that they use. This is a little victim's half of his face with glasses on. I don't have a lot of him, but you know, I get pushed to put it up there for the children. This is the room with the equipment in it. This is the little boy running around the downstairs of his house. But the equipment that you see on the wall, I have shown you in other YouTube creators' houses. And this here was also in the Chris Watts tapes. This here. Because I have photos of it. It's part of the machinery. That's a piece of it. That's the piece that I've shown lots of times. I show that piece a lot. Within the room that the child sits, I counted 3 doors out, and against the door that is the furthest away from the child sits their box. So I have other photos. I think they might be in here. I'm trying to show you that the doorway to the room where the child is has other doors to get through before you find that door. So if the law enforcement goes to go bust through a house and they say, and they open doors and a door to a door, if you open a door to a door, you're still not going to be there. you'll see an empty room. This is a reading for the law enforcement. You'll see an empty room. You need to go through several doors, including a tunnel. I see a tunnel between the doors. So what I see is a couple doors, a small tunnel that you have to crawl on your hands and your elbows, like your forearm. This is a reading, if anyone gives a shit. To get through it, you have to jiggle your body to get through it and move with your elbows. It's that tight. It's tight. You have to be a certain size to get through it. But that's where the children are. They're not behind the doors that you think. You need to open up like the third door, bang through the plaster in the room and go and wiggle through the hole in the plaster. You have to bang through the plaster. What? They put like a plaster wall. They plaster them in there. You need someone to tell you other than me, because I'm telling you, I see them punching through plaster walls. Like I see you banging through plaster walls, like with your wrist, like in your hand, like banging through it, meaning it's not thick. It's not like a solid wall to a house. So you don't need to do anything but bash your body into it and it will break open. Punch it. If you punch it, if you walk up to the plaster walls and you keep punching like with your hands all over, wherever it breaks through, every wall that you see, including the walls in the closet, is the hole in the ground. It doesn't have a hard hole because they replaster it. They plaster it over and over, you see. So you could bang it with your fists. Or you could have someone come in and listen in the wall and listen for the sound of, it'll sound like ocean, like when you put a shell against your ear, it'll sound like that. That's the wall with the hole. In order to find the kids, you guys are going to have to bang through the plaster. It's right fucking there. But you've got to go through the correct doors to get to the plaster that you need to bang. So basically what I would do is go through the house, the whole entire house, not miss a door, not miss a plaster wall to bang on or touch. Or a piece of the plaster that is not the same color, possibly. See, if you look in this photo, this is what I'm showing you. There's a wall, there's plaster. I see it now. I see it in this photo. See, what happens is after you talk about it, then you see it. So I'm going to brighten this up, and here, this shows you the layers of the door. So forget the white. So all of this you've got to go through to get to it. So there's a maroon and green and white. See? The child is in the white room. These are layers. There's the pin. Oh, I get it. Remember I said each maroon box has the pin? This is their maroon box. This is that pin. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys, I told you this is so crazy. All these visions. This white pin that's connected to this maroon box, that's what Don was constructing in his new construction. Wait. Don was doing this at his house, and he marked him with a pin, you guys. I see it with like a Don. He marked him. Okay, I think it's house, home, house, house under. No. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe I put under home. Home. Wells home. Yep, wait, or give me a minute. It's pins. See how he... Somewhere in these pictures, is that box, is that the box with the pin? See, I think he put them under his house. These are the little boxes, like, I feel like it represents it. Huh. So interesting. See how those have like pins, like boxes with that little pin? These are like in his construction. Wow. So there's the doorway. Yeah, I think what that is that's probably what I think that is the tunnel. Oh my God, you guys, it's all coming together. So remember I showed you Tina walking through those tunnels, and there's a door, the number 5 maroon door. That leads to the tunnel. No, that's in the tunnel. They got to go into the tunnel to get to that door. They have to go down under into the tunnel to get to that door. Tina? No, shit. Trish. You guys, look at how this is coming together. Wait a minute. So there's a tunnel. Oh, my story is coming together. Here's the tunnel. Here's Trish's tunnel. What's behind Trish? And I know I'm fucking right, is this door. That's the fucking door. So the doorway that you see Trish standing in is this frame closest to you. So so the body movement that I see is this. That red door is accessed through the plaster wall. So here. And you enter, all this is in the tunnel. But to get to the tunnel, you're going through all the way that's in there. So to get to this tunnel, this little doorway, you got to get through it, walk forward into this room of hell. These are the rooms that the kids are in, you see. So if she's standing here to be as if she just climbed out of the wall into the room where the kids are. So behind her is this, and that gets hidden. That's like a metal door. That, like, you can't get through that door without the keys. This door, you need keys to fucking get in. That's that metal thing on the top. Right there. That's the pin. Oh, look, that's the pin with the number 5, the green 5. This is mechanical. Heavy metal, mechanical, behind a plaster wall. You could access it through a house, but you really need to know how to get through there. You need to know. But this room that Trish went in, is this the pin? Oh my God. Oh my God, it is the pin. Shit, you guys. This matches. I'm actually uncomfortable with myself right now. It's the weirdest feeling. My ears are getting really warm. I've never felt what I'm feeling right now. Holy shit. This is this. This is this, you guys, and these are the keys. I am freaking out. My brain is like on fire. Shit. It's, you know what happens sometimes, you guys, and I'm not making this about me, other than sometimes I do things that that I don't even know how I got here. And now I'm stopping. I'm like, how did I get here? This is a very difficult door to get in. It's metal. This is the keyhole. And Trish's video's key. This one comes from Trish. This one comes from the little boy's video that's stuck in the ground. Holy shit. So this is a real match, you guys. I don't even say this, but like, I kind of sometimes blow my own mind, because if I heard someone doing what I'm doing right now, I don't even know how did I get to Trish? Oh, because I saw her walking through this door. I said, this is the door, that's the tunnel, that's the number 5 box. In the first 2 pictures, when I got to her folder, that's why I put these 2 up here. You guys don't understand. I have hundreds of thousands of photos. I am going to take a screenshot so you guys see. First one. Because this is a moment in time for me. And I need to document what's going on here. So, I have thousands and thousands of pictures, you guys. Okay? I went to her file, her folder, and wait, this is the second one. This is the first. There's Trish's folder, and it says I haven't been in here in 30 days. That was the first folder. This is how it works for me. But for first picture. So I looked at that picture. I'm like, oh God, yes, I see her. And I sat and visualized it. Her walking out and how she's walking in. The second picture, because I wanted to bring you to, was this one. I don't even know why I kept this one. See the number 5 over the eye? So I have all these other pictures. And this, it says, I haven't been in here. So this shit, this is the room that we are seeing this kid in. Here it is. This is the room. This is exactly what this is. This is exactly what it is. This is the room, and now I want to get this right. This is the room that you walk into, right? And I said, so you got to go through this to do the little crawl, and then you get into the room with the kids. See? This is a match. This is where I have, okay, and this is the doorway that you walk through. Right behind her, that window, this is how I got these pictures. Right behind her. But this room, she's already there. So she's in the room and then she closes that. Yeah, and then it closes with a drape. It closes with a drape. But this is difficult to get through. You need keys. This is a lockup. I'm saying this as a reading, but maybe one day the authorities will fucking use it. This is a person connected to the number 5, like I just showed you. I'm seeing what else I have in here. This shows that there's a bunch of heads on the wall. Like, she showed as if this was like a museum of heads. Like a playroom. So this is what a victim looks like with the V's on them, like I just showed you that little boy had. These are the V's. And this is where I saw these guys. They were in the basement. This is where these guys were in the basement. Like, it was one of the last photos. And then all these different heads were showing up. Like all these different people. But I think that the location, whatever this is, see, here's the pole through the head, really came full circle tonight. That is the pole in the head that I show with Summer. And this is someone bragging about someone's head. That's someone bragging. I'm just saying. That's full circle for me. That they're in this room. That this is all the same. This is all the same. These are the same rooms as I'm showing you in here. And they have the same keys. They're the same set of keys. Wow. Just gets better and better. There's the room with the number 5. This is from the little boy. And this is what his computer winds up looking like, you guys, as if it's in one of these triangular boxes. So what this looks like to me, in my spiritual mind, is that's the number 5 metal piece, and this is the box with the metal frame. This, to me, what we're looking at in this kind of an angle is the metal frame. That's what it's like. Oh, thank you, Pit Mom. Thank you. Thank you for that super chat. Super sticker. So, the keys, remember I said, right, this is months and months ago, this was on Benny's car, and I said, Benny now has the keys. Those, to me, were the keys, and I guess they really are. Because that's kind of what it looks like. Um, the metal box with the maroon on the outside is let me show you. Each person has it. So let me get rid of this. This is a box. That's a box. It's in a box with the metal frame. This is the room. This is the room that could be entered. So what it is, you guys, is what's lying in the doorway is the darkness. It's dark. You really can't see. But that's the dark side. Let me zoom it in and you'll see. This is the inside. Where the computer is after you climb through. It's cold. It's very dark. You can't see anything. If you want to see something, you have to bring a light on your head. And that light on your head will bring you through the tunnel. It's cold, wet, and damp. Almost like there's a little breeze. There's like a breeze, like air you could feel, so you don't feel suffocated. And then you enter this room, but that hole there, you have to walk in there to get out. And for anyone to try to get out of these rooms, they have to go through walls that they just can't get through. They don't have the keys from the inside, right? So they can't get out. They can't get out. These are elements. This is a different Rhonda Hall video, but it shows the same kind of information, different age people, but each Rhonda Hall video like shows it shows everything in the TVs. Like no one's looked at the TVs, obviously, because on the TV, wait, let me show you. First of all are the little icons that identify the person, the child. These icons show up here. They show up on Molly Golightly's TV. They're the icons that represent the child that they're showing. That icon, you think she's on TV. She's not. There's other shit behind her. They're probably using a green screen to create that shit behind her, but the machine is the real thing. So here, you guys, you know I channel when I say this shit, right? This is real. This is the TV screen that changes. This identifies the person. Like, this shit shouldn't be on their TV. I hope I'm okay to show this. Just in case. A new Rhonda Hall appeared yesterday. Yesterday, the 8th. That Rhonda Hall has one video. One. That video is on this little boy that's in a room with the equipment. I feel as if this little boy is being sold in this video. Now that's a very big thing for me to say. I don't know who they are, but that's my read. This was put up yesterday. I just want everyone to be aware of him. This little boy is sitting in a room only with this. This is what's on his TV when you blow it up. I don't care what the fuck this is, but these are symbols that they're using to discuss the little boy. So this Rhonda 8082, May 8th, 2023, I'm asking you to confirm that this little boy isn't being sold. I'm assuming that I feel correct, but we would love to hear that this is your child and I'm wrong. As I put everything up here for the sake of the missing children. There's your stick. For the sake of the missing children, in hopes to find them, in hopes to rescue them before they get into that hellhole. So whatever I'm putting up here is for the good of the child. I don't feel good about it. These walls are nothing. I don't like what's in the TV. I don't like anything about it. Nothing. I like nothing about it. It's a good life. You know, remember how they always put the good life in Idaho 4. And I'm looking at this. It's a short live. I don't know how to do it slowly. I think I have to videotape it. Good vibes. Let me pull it up here for a second. Give me a minute. YouTube. I'm going to videotape it and then send it to my computer. Okay. All right, I'm videotaping it. Yeah, there's definitely on the TV symbol. If you play it slow, there's a lot going on here. Okay. All right. Let me see. So I'm going to take a few screenshots. It looks like he's climbing out of the ground. Like the first, the very first frame, which they try to cut out in here, looks like he's, like lifting out of somewhere. Yeah, but wait. Let's see. All right, let me send this to myself. I'm looking, you guys. All right, I'm taking a couple screenshots. All right, let me show you what's in the beginning of this video. My poor dog's probably so hungry. This is what's in the beginning of the video. And then I'm going to go feed my dog. This has been really good live. Okay. This here. Okay. All right, so in the beginning, like right before he comes on, it shows like this hole in the ground type of a thing. See? So that tells me that the child in the beginning is coming out of the ground. Like that's a doorway. That's a way in. I think he's a new child. It was just posted yesterday. I do. Go look at the video. Here. You guys, you tell me. Rhonda Hall 8082. Yesterday. Come on. Sherry's just tuning in. Oh. You missed it. You have to watch from the beginning, Sherry. That's awesome. You definitely have to watch from the beginning. Here, let me put this here. Oh, today's the 10th? Heck. Today's the 10th. So this is how I play the videos. All right, I'm going to get rid of this. We're done with the presentation.
All right, I'm videotaping.
So what I do to see things is watch. See? That's how I do it. It's coming out of something. And see when it breaks like that, you know, I don't know if it's in the editing or what, but this video was fucked with. I could tell just by the way it's, when I click on it, that's what it does. And then you look at the faces to see how they change. Because most likely, maybe this child has their face covered. You know, like see how it's white around it? To make him look different. But this is where it came from, is this lady's video. So see how it turns white? That means that the child has one of those things on their head to change their appearance. You know, most likely that child is beating the shit out of someone. Look. This child's going to be wearing one of those masks, like those masks that they put on the kids, those white masks. Something's fucked up with this. Big time. Let me brighten it up. I'll show you. He's got the mask on his face. He's selling this kid. Look. Told you he had a mask on. You guys, this is 2 days ago. This is 2 days ago. This video shows it. Look. He's connected to the equipment. This isn't funny. Look at this. It's not the same little boy we just looked at. Has Rhonda Hall come in yet? We should ask her who these people are. It's like it's a yeah, that's what it is. I did see a Rhonda Hall earlier. She said thank you. That was it. I just figured she'd let us know. Wait. Rhonda. See? I didn't know she was here either. So, Rhonda, if you're here, can you introduce yourself and tell me if this makes sense to you? See? You guys? Face has a mask on. So they, just what they do. You guys, this child's being sold. If a Rhonda Hall comes in, let me know. See, the closer I stay to the 8, because the frame that you want is being covered by the white. Yeah, I would love for her to come back. So here is what's going on in this video. Here, all I'm doing is brightening it. You guys, this is serious shit. This is serious shit. It all matches. I just put the story together. See, it's all beneath the words. So for the authorities that are watching, if you go as low as you can in the photo and look beneath the words, you're going to get the truth. The truth lies right here. This child needs rescuing. There's the mask. This child needs rescuing. If anyone in the law enforcement could fucking hear me. If any person in the law enforcement could go do something and rescue this child, it will start the domino effect people are waiting for. It's only the law enforcement could go do this, you guys. These are all the elements. This, I'm telling you, from my psychic read. There's your stick that the Idaho 4 had under their TV. This is the stick that Molly Golightly has under her TV. This is the stick that Benny Keys has. William Hilt. Here is your symbol that helps sell the child. This here. And the TV. I am begging you to stop them. See that little picture? Remember those with Summer? One or two. I think that he's seriously kicking the shit out of someone. The law enforcement, you guys could grab this in a fucking minute. I mean, this is a joke if you don't do shit about this. That will be a joke in my book. That if nothing is done over this. I'm doing it live. I'm showing you where I'm getting these photos from their video. Just look at it. Told you that's their stick. See how much I know? There's the stick. It's being used. It's being used. That stick is now being used in the damn video 2 days ago. Two days ago. And let me explain something to you. Let's see. This is what the channel says, you guys. Whoops. She has one video no subscribers, no views. How suspicious is that? Just join. 5 views. Maybe people here are going, 1 video. The one you're watching, you guys, posted over and over and over. 1 video. One video. Is my chat working? Was chat turned off? Is chat? Oh my God, you guys. Someone email me and let me know if chat is turned off. Something's happening. Is chat turned off? I'm gonna let someone email me. Mod. Someone tell me if chat is turned off. Just send me an email. I want to make sure you could hear me. It was it turned on again? Okay, well, it's not working over here. So this is serious shit. Will someone email me? Let me know what the fuck's going on. Oh my God. Yeah, see, he has equipment on. Huh. Not working on my side. I don't see anything. Oh, I have to laugh at myself. You know what? If I don't laugh at myself, then I'll be bad. All right, let me show you something. So here we are. This mask stays on him. Okay, didn't stop. Thank you guys for sending me these messages. Yeah, it's on super delay. I can't wait to listen back. But this is what's on this little boy. Maybe it's doing this for a good reason. Because it's not working the way it was. I'm hoping because it's the law enforcement is busting down this girl's doors. Because nothing's coming through on my side. Oh my God. It's hilarious. All right, let's see here. So you get the drift. My tuition was correct. This child, I believe, is being sold, used, beating the shit out of someone. And this was May 8th. I really hope, Candus, you came in and played with us today. Seriously. This is what I'm showing next. This is John Wayne Gacy. I bet he dated Grandis's mom. I bet he dated Grandis's mother. Just putting it out there. I really hope that the law enforcement is doing something with this shit over here. Seriously. Something is horrible here. Rhonda, yes. Let's see what happens, you guys. This is pretty huge. I think it is. I think this whole entire live was fucking amazing. Good job, Lori. Round of applause for myself. I'm doing a round of applause for all of us over here. Good job, spirits. A round of applause for all the SUMMERWELLS missing children. Hopefully this will bring justice. I can't wait to go listen to myself. And you guys, thank you all for keeping it clean. This is what you have to look forward to. John Wayne Gacy has the same information. And I'm going to leave you with the coolest damn thing. This here is part of my presentation, because I don't know if this is part of here. Let me see if I'll do it. This is one of the streets. I mean, it says Summerdale Avenue. There's no coincidences to me on anything. There just isn't. So this is what I'm going to be going over next time. Because this dude seriously has a lot of the same information. Big time. All right, you guys. I think somewhere, I'm going to put this out there, in their years of living together, not living together, I don't know why I said that, living by each other, somewhere between both these families, I think someone screwed someone. Someone had an affair with someone. Something happened with these two families. They lived 1.5 miles away, like right under 2 miles from each other. Rhonda Hall had that number. Oh, it's one off. This one is 8013. Wait a minute, you might have something here. If these are all related, maybe those numbers 82 series is something. Ooh. Ooh. It doesn't show it on there. $8082. There's something with that. I think these two families have come together somehow. That's what I'll be going over next, unless something kooky happens again. I call it quits. You guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Great live. A lot was covered, and I think a lot was discovered. Thanks to the spirit guides and everyone in chat, my WCIA network family, my new subscribers. Please subscribe if you have not. And a little bit more thumbs up in chat. All right, you guys, thanks for being here. Spread the word. Don't be bystanders. And let's try to maybe save this little boy. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Good night, folks.